So talking about trilogies and breaking news, Tyson Fury announced he's coming back and he'll be fighting Usyk Part 3 in 2026. Now obviously Usyk has his work cut out. He still needs to defend his titles against Daniel Dubois. That's on July 19th. But I just want to get your early thoughts and throw this one at you. What do you make of Tyson Fury's announcement?
Listen, I got a couple feelings about it, and I get right to it. Number one, can't they wait until a fight is over before they announce another one? You got a dangerous fight with Dubois. Really, they didn't used to do this back in the old days. How old am I? I don't know. But they didn't used to do it in the simpler days. They just made fights. And when the fight was over, they made another fight. They didn't make fights down the road where a guy hasn't even fought yet, and they're making a fight and they're making an announcement for a fight, like I said, where one of them, Usyk in this case, would have to get past Dubois, who's a very dangerous fight to get past. It ain't going to be like the first one. It's going to be much more dangerous. That one was dangerous too, but this is going to be much more because Dubois has found himself. He's not going to fall apart like he did the first time. So I just have a problem with announcing these fights. I know everybody wants to make money and that gets in the way and they're so quick to want to think about the money. One thing at a time. I mean, it's almost like I'm a little superstitious, like you're jinxing a guy. You're saying you're going to make. We never did that. We never let our fighters ever think about the next fight, though. It's a possibility you're going to fight this guy. Hey, I got to beat this guy. There ain't no possibility. I got nothing if I don't beat this guy in front of me. Then I'll think about tomorrow. I'll think about next year, next month, or whatever the hell it is. So that's my first thing. My first thought, I have a problem when they're announcing these fights before you even fight the fight that's in front of you. And the other thing, I don't want to see it. I'll tell you why. I've seen enough. I've seen Usyk beat Fury. I love them both. And they've done nothing but good for boxing and their families and themselves. And they're tremendous. They're warriors. They're everything. I don't want to see it no more. I saw it twice. Usyk won twice. He won twice. And the first one could have been a knockout if he didn't hold himself back. To be honest, when Fury was going down, he stopped and let the referee get in. He could have put that final blow in there that might have hurt him. But he wouldn't have got up, probably, with that fight, as great as Fury is. So, been there, done that, seen that movie. Don't make another one. I'm not. But here's the real thing that, for me, as a lifetime boxing guy, but as a parent and a grandparent, I think that both these guys are getting towards the end. They're getting very close to the end of what God gave them and what they worked so hard to develop, their skills. This is an unforgiving business. It's got a shelf life on it. You can only go so far taking what these great warriors take. And to the point where there ain't nothing else to be taken. I don't want that to happen. I want to see Usyk get through the Dubois fight, if he wins it, and walk off into the sunset and enjoy what he's done for himself and his family. And for us, enjoy it. I don't want to see one of those sad stories like I saw with Ali or Joe Louis or those other great fighters. So for all those reasons, I'm not a big fan of it. For all those reasons, because I think it is time for Fury to go into draw. And I know he has a problem. He's very honest about it with emotional, with the mental health, with the different things, with bipolar, with depression. And that's one of the reasons why I look up to him. That he pulled himself out of that, and he made himself an example to so many people that you can pull yourself out of it. You can come out of depression. You can make a choice of living instead of dying. You can get over drugs. You can come out of that freaking spiral. And he did it. And to me, he's a hero. And he is. People say, oh, he made a lot of money. He's this. He's a hero in that way, whether you like to say it or not. I don't want to see our heroes go down when they already lifted us up by being heroes. I want to leave it that way. He's taking a lot of punishment. He's getting up there in years. I think it's a good time for him to leave too. I know you want to leave on a winning note. I get it. But I also, with that, I get what can come with that too. It can come with stuff where nobody wins. Where nobody wins. I don't want that. But that's my feeling. I've been in the business my whole life. That's just my feeling about it. Whatever it is, obviously at the end of the day, I'll be there reporting on it. I'll be there. But those are my thoughts right now.
No, well said. There's some great thoughts you just shared. And I do think it is a little odd in getting ahead of themselves, announcing some of these fights the way they did. It backfired with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. And I also just look at it in the NFL. We always talked about you don't want to give guys bulletin board material. And what better motivator of bulletin board material if Daniel Dubois needs any extra motivation than this, than announcing Usyk's next opponent before you even fight him?
Such a good point, bud. Really. So I didn't even think of that. But I'm so glad that you threw that on there. You're right. The guy's feeling disrespected. You don't want a guy who's already gotten better to feel disrespected. I mean, like you said, you're going to put another log on that fire? No, you don't want to do that because then you might wind up having a freaking furnace. And you don't want that.